Good afternoon everyone and welcome to another episode on our channel Wales Adventures. Today we are doing part 2 of our Swansea and South Wales beaches. So we are going to be taking you to a bit of a hidden gem that I've been wanting to come to for a while. It's called Blue Pool Bay and it's located down on the Gower Peninsula. So I've seen a lot of this beach over the last God knows how many years, maybe 2-3 years, where a lot of people come, and there is a rock pool where the tide comes in and fills it up, where you were able to go for a swim where the tide is out. Now today it's low tide around 3:15. After doing a bit of research online, you need to go around 2 hours before low tide. That's when it is accessible. So we are going to take you all the way to it and we're going to go in there for a swim and show you this hidden gem of a place. Everyone seems to be raving about it online, so I can't wait to see what it has to offer. To access Blue Pool Bay, you have to come through Broughton Caravan Park, which is located right on the end of the Gower Peninsula. So we've just seen a sign that says Coastal Walk. So we are just going to follow through the caravan site now, which hopefully a path will appear and it will take us directly down to where we are looking for. We've just come across this sign, Blue Pool and Beach. I'm a bit confused because I thought it was called Blue Pool Beach. So I don't know which one to take. So for now, we're going to go Blue Pool and hope for the best. Now we've brought the pram, thinking that we may be okay, that it may be accessible with it. We are struggling to push it through the sand. So time to strap up and put the baby on, because I think this path does get a lot harder the further you get and the sand's getting quite deep. So if you have got a baby with you and a pram, I highly suggest probably bringing a sling so that you can pop the baby on. It's a lot easier. I've just had to go back to the car to put the pram in purely because the coastal path is just too deep in sand. We can't even push the pram up there. So if you are thinking of it, definitely get a sling to put a baby in, which is what we've done. We've attached Elijah to Tasha. So, round 2, let's get going. He's all strapped in, ready to go down to the beach, and he's got a baby grow on his head to protect him from the sun because we forgot a hat. So, let's get going. It's deceivingly warm. It was quite cold when we were on our way down here, quite windy, but absolutely boiling now. Look at that view. Incredible. Here we go. On an adventure. Oh wow. How stunning is that beach? That's amazing. Ah, oh, look at you. Look at you. Hiya. You ready to go and find the pool for Daddy to have a swim? Come on then. Definitely going to book a caravan in this caravan site, Broughton Caravan Park. The caravans look amazing. And what a place. Look at the beach. We're so lucky. Gower Peninsula, one of the best places around that you could go on some coastal walks. Thank you. Right. Which way do we go? Footpath. I don't know which way to go. Should we try this way? Yeah, well, we got to try one way, haven't we? We're going to go for this one. See where we end up. I don't know whereby the pool will be, the rock pool, but I'm going to have to try and find it somehow. There's a bit of a breeze now, so we are staying along this path to try and find the rock pool, but there's also a path that wraps up around there. So, yeah, we're just on the hunt for this rock pool now, and hopefully we can find it. I've just asked somebody if they can point me in the right direction of the rock pool, and we just got told that it's the up path, not down, which we were just on. So we're going to see where this takes us. Hardly anyone around. I've seen about 2 people since we've been on the walk. Quite windy on the end, but very warm when you're in the sun. So we're just following this and see where we do end up. We're on a little bit of a decline now, but it is climbing back up. So I've had a little look around, and I don't think it's down there because there's not really any rocks. There's nothing down there as far as I can see. So from looking online, this seems to be the path to take. So we're going to see where we end up. Looking a bit promising down there. There is a bit of rocks. It's meant to be very tricky to find. Fingers crossed we do find it. A few words of advice. I was absolutely boiling, so I left the jacket in the car. I'm now freezing. So no matter how hot it is, lesson learned, always bring a jacket. We've swapped over now. And I'm on baby minding duty. Tasha's back is hurting, so looks like I've taken over the reins. So I'm not sure how far away we are, but we've sort of hit a field now. Just going to follow it. Oh yeah, livestock as well, so we may encounter a few sheep or cows, maybe get chased by a bull. We don't really know yet, but we're being hopeful and going with it. It's very windy here on the edge, so I'm just trying to cover the baby so that he can breathe and the wind doesn't choke him. But I think that this rock pool is just down there. It's very steep, so if I do go down, I'm going to have to leave Tasha and the baby up here while I go down and go for a tip. But look at that, what a beach, not one person in sight. So this is where I've had to leave Tasha and the baby. As you can see, it's very steep. So they have made their way back to the car, and I'm going to make my way down the rocks on my own. It's very windy as well. I believe the rock pool is just down by there. So fingers crossed I'm able to get in it. This is my point of view. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. I just fell coming down the slope. I'm in a pair of flip-flops because I'm going in the pool. Very slippery, but I found it. It's just down by there. I'm going to stand on the edge in a second and I'm going to give you a view of it. I don't really want to get in because it's freezing, but I am going in. As you can see, that is really steep. Just fallen halfway down, but there is the hidden gem. Look at that, it just looks like a little hot tub overlooking that. Not one person on the beach. So, pretty bad choice of footwear, to be honest. I wore flip-flops for the fact that I'm going to get sand in my shoes and I can't stand sand. However, I'm now trying to get down. So this is very steep. I'm going to be very cautious because I don't fancy falling again. Oop. Oop. Here we go. So, if you are thinking of coming here, guys, it's absolutely stunning. But my God, is it very difficult to get to. I'm just trying to work out the best way I can navigate around all of these rocks to get down, because I have got to get back up as well. And I've got a backpack on with a towel and things in. So if you are coming, guys, you've got to be quite mobile and quite nimble to get your way around here. I think we're okay now. I think we are on the home stretch down. Right then, how do I get down there? I didn't realise that there was another drop. Ooh. There we go. I think we're okay. I just got to find out how to get down here. This is going to be... oh, wow. How do I get down there? I don't really know how I'm going to get down there. Because the issue is I can get down, but then I can't get back up. I'm going to have to try a different way. There's got to be an easier way down to this beach. If I can get down there, I should be able to get down to the pool. Let's have a look how steep this is. This is probably going to be as easy as it's going to get, to be honest. Just trying to work out and navigate which way is the easiest by here. So, going to try and keep hold of the stick. We're down. We are down, guys. Wear trainers if you come here, because this is hard work. And I'm almost down, and I am going to get in that pool. And I'm down. Oh, wow. Look at this. What a view. What a view. Yeah, I just made it down. You should see how steep it is to get down. It is ridiculously steep to get down. Yeah, it's so steep. So I'm going to jump in it now in 5 minutes. Are you okay a minute? You would never have got down, Tash. I struggled. So, all right, there's just a bloke over by there a minute. I'm going to go in there when I'm on my own, okay, babe? All right, I won't be long. Love you. Bye. I am the only person on the whole entire beach. I'm going to take you over there. There's some sort of cave which online it looks like it's shaped like a heart in the cove. So we're going to go over and have a look. I'm absolutely stinking. If I knew I was going to get this dirty, I would have wore old clothes. But never mind. The tide is on its way in, but at the moment it is low tide. So you have to get to this place around 2 hours before low tide in order to be able to get in the rock pool, because in the rock pool the sea will completely cover it, so there's no way to get across to it. Otherwise, where you've seen me jump down, that would be water, and apparently it's quite rough as well when the sea comes in smashing off the rocks. So I'm going to bring you over to the cove. We're going to have a look, and then we're going to head back up. I'm going to go in for a little dip and show you exactly what it's all about. Here's the cove. So we're going to have a little wander by here. And yeah, it is quite shaped like a heart. It's absolutely stunning. So I'm going to go back up there then. I'm going to take a dip in the pool. Yeah, I don't fancy climbing up there. That's not going to be fun in a pair of flip-flops, but what an absolutely stunning cove. Highly recommend visiting this. I've never been on a beach where I am the only person on here. There was one man coming down the mountain. I'm not sure if he's gone in the rock pool, but to be honest with you, I want to get in there on my own. So I'm going to head up in a second, guys. If you are liking my content, guys, and you're enjoying everything I'm bringing you, please give me a subscribe, because it does mean a lot and it helps me out massively in growing my channel. I've got a lot coming up over the next year. I'm going to be visiting Salou, I'm going to be taking you on a Jet 2 holiday, and I'm going to be visiting Forteventura theme park and Ferrari World. I also have Disneyland Paris coming up, where I'm going to be taking you start to finish on my journey as we show you around the whole park. Also, we're going to be doing a city break, I believe, in September for Tasha's birthday. And then also, we've got coming up as well, we're going to be going to the Canary Islands then around December. So I've got lots to bring you. This is just part 2 of the South Wales beaches on the absolutely amazing, award-winning Gower Peninsula. So give me a comment, guys, let me know your feedback, and I would love it if any of you would like me to visit anywhere. If there's anywhere you can recommend, or if there's any hotels that you would like me to visit, anything regarding my aviation journey, I would love to share it with you. And the airlines that we do fly with now for the rest of the year, I'm going to be reviewing them all and let you know how they are. So that was a little look at the cove. I'm heading back over now, and yeah, this is going to be the one where I get in the pool. I'm not sure how deep it is. I have seen people online. There's not very much about it online, but I've seen people jumping in off the rocks. Now, I don't know how deep the water is. It doesn't look deep enough to jump in, but I'm going to have a look. If I can jump in, I will. If I can't, I won't. But I am getting in this pool. I'm freezing, but I just have to do it. So here it is, the rock pool that everyone talks about. I'm going to get in it in a moment. I'm not going to risk jumping off the rock because I just don't know how deep it is. So I'm going to find a spot to chuck some swim shorts on, and then I'm going to get in and have a little dip and overlook the view. So I've just got into my swim shorts and I'm ready to take the plunge. So quite slippery up there, so I'm going to pop my stuff on the side and then I'm going to get in. I don't know how deep it is, I don't know how rocky it is at the bottom, so I think I'm going to wear my flip-flops in just for a bit of added support. So I'm just sitting here on the side of the pool now. After inspecting it a bit, it does look deep enough to jump in. So I'm just gonna go on the edge and just take the plunge and go in, guys. Cold? That has woke me up. Just filming it on my YouTube channel. Showing people around the beaches and stuff. That's really woke me up. It's freezing in there, but it's so refreshing at the same time. I'm the only person down here. Look at that. And this is the view from where I'm standing. So I'm going to go back in and have a little chill out. Just been back. Usually I suffer with salt water going in my eyes, but it seems really refreshing. Because I've come down on my own, it is quite a struggle to film myself in there. So I need to find somewhere that I can set the phone up so you can have a clear view without the tripod falling down. It is true what they say about this place, guys. It is a hidden gem and very difficult to find. But just look, I've got this place all to myself. Just taking in the view. Absolutely phenomenal. I will put the description in the bio of how to find this place. There is a website called 123 Words, and it gives you the exact coordinates to this very place, guys. I've had a little dip in there. I tell you what, I'm not one for cold water dipping. I take my hat off to everyone that does it. But that was amazing. I absolutely loved it. And just to show you from the pool, this is the view you can expect while you're in there on an absolutely beautiful day. So I hope you've enjoyed, guys. I'm just drying off now and I'm gonna get dressed and head up to the car. challenge now is getting back up where I came from. The steep climb up the rocks, I may as well show you. Let's go and have some fun and fall. So I've got to somehow get all the way back up there now. This is going to be a task, especially in a pair of sliders. I can't remember which way I came down. Yeah, I think it was this way. It must be this way. Here we go. Oh! Just climbing up the rock face again. Oof. Quite a bit to go. Oh, this is not easy at all. So you can see the hardest bit is getting up from down there. Should be pretty straightforward from here, I'm hoping, as long as I don't fall, because these rocks are ridiculously sharp. Oh. So I think I'm pretty much in good territory now. Do you know what? It's actually easier coming back up than it is getting down. Now, I'm not sure, guys, if that's the only way down to that rock pool. That's why it's so quiet and there's no one down there. But there has to be some easier way, maybe further up the beach, because that is very difficult, and that maybe is why there's not a lot online about it, and they do say it is a hidden gem because it's tricky to get to. So I've made it back up and we've got the path there. So I'm going to go back now to the Broughton Caravan Park because Tasha and the baby are waiting for me up there. There's no way I would have brought the baby down here. This is just very tough. And Tasha, obviously I wouldn't want to put her through it. That's why I came down on my own. A lot harder than what I thought it was going to be to get footage in the rock pool, because I was on my own there. I couldn't reach my Insta360 to film. It was very hard, so I had to sort of put it on the tripod, but because of the wind I had to lean it up against my backpack so that I could get some shots. I was hoping I could get one laying in there holding the selfie stick, but there was just no way I could grab it because of the rocks on the side. It's very difficult, but I hope you enjoyed that, guys. And we'll be bringing you, oh, nearly fell, a lot more beaches, award-winning beaches, hidden gems in South Wales. On the walk back now, I tell you what, this is so much nicer than having to climb them rocks. My toes are killing me, the amount of times I tripped in sliders. But all in all, a fantastic afternoon out. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Makes it a little bit more special that it's very hard to get to, because you know, not everyone is going to go there. Absolutely loved it. I'm looking forward to going through all the content for you all and piecing a video together. So I think we'll head somewhere now for a coffee with the family. Beautiful.